Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to another Rant movie review. Oh boy. Now as walking, I don't know what to say. It's just that I just started thinking, why? I think of myself, why did I get these films? Why? Well, because through my mind, because when I was ordering these, because they're dinosaur films, and I like dinosaurs, so I just want to see what they are, how these dinosaur films are, and I know they're not going to be not as good anywhere near as Jurassic Park, but yeah. First one I reviewed was a dinosaur experiment, piece of shit. Age of Dinosaurs I just did, that's also a piece of shit as well. Like I said before on that one, Tree Williams and Ronnie Cox didn't save the movie, They should have just been in a different creature feature film. Now moving on to this next one here, where this one is completely this film is a prime example of completely false advertising. So this one is called Jurassic City. Now what I mean by it's called false advertising, well, first off, not only this cover is also this is another cover that's also completely false as well. Like, you don't get to see this. Well, you barely saw a T-Rex in the film. You barely saw a T-Rex, and you don't get to see throughout the whole film. You don't see the city's destruction by these dinosaurs. That's another thing about it. And also for the back cover, you don't see a guy here, a military guy standing on a hill looking at the damaged city. That's also completely bullcrap as well. But the reason why why this film is completely false, because it should not be named Jurassic City though. Why do I say that? Because this film takes place entirely in a prison. So this film should not be called Jurassic City. It should have been just called like Jurassic Prison or Jail or whatever. It should not be called Jurassic City. Basically, why is it? The only time you say would you say it's called Jurassic City because you see the city's destruction at the very end of the film, like the last shot of it, So, but that does not count because that's why it should be called Jurassic City, because you saw at the very end of the last shot of the film. Because throughout the whole film is mostly takes place in a prison. So that's why it's another big problem, because you have a title called Jurassic City when it's not take place entirely in a city, a destruction of a city, but only takes place in a prison, and you barely get to see a T-Rex. A T-Rex in the film was mostly these velociraptors in the prison, Yeah, from time to time you get shots outside the prison with military guys shooting at raptors, and there was like one shot you saw a T-Rex, So, but now, what surprisingly on IMDb, this gets a 4.6 on IMDb, while the other ones I've reviewed, like Dinosaur Experiment, gets a 3.1, and Age of Dinosaurs gets a 2.9, but this film gets a 4.6 on IMDb. I'm sorry, I just don't see how this film gets a 6.6, on IMDb. I don't know. I just don't understand how this film. Once again, another terrible movie is making me fall asleep again. That's why I'm yawning. I don't know why these bad films like God is starting to make me fall asleep. Okay, and once again, stars will most of the cast is a bunch of characters that I don't know and that I don't care for. Well, except for maybe two names though. First off, one is the supporting actors. Stars Vernon Wells. Now, Vernon Wells, for those people who don't know, he's mostly famous for playing as as, you know, Bennett in Commando, Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, Bennett, you know, when, you know, the fight between him and Arnold, you know, let off some steam, Bennett, or him saying, "I'm not gonna kill you, John," you know, "Oh, I don't need the gun. I'm gonna kill you now," you know. Yeah, that's Vernon Wells, who played Bennett in Arnold Schwarzenegger's Commando, you know. He's in this as a supporting actor. And another guy I recognize, is a military guy, you know, but the actor's name is Robert LaSardo. I saw him in another I saw him make an appearance in another film, but I forget though. But I mostly remember him seeing him in the Death Race, the remake, you know, with Jason Statham, you know. He's the guy, you know, who's the Grim Reaper, you know, the guy saying, "I'm the Grim Reaper. You can burn me, you can shoot me, but you just can't motherfucking kill me," you know. Before he gets hit by Tyrese Gibson's car, you know. Yeah, that's the guy who's in this film as well, as in a supporting role as a military guy. That's pretty much it. Other guys I don't know. Other characters I don't know. Once again, I just don't. I'm sorry. I'm serious. These bad films are starting to make me fall asleep. I swear to God. But yeah. So okay, so it basically opens up with this in this facility. A military guy gets attacked, you know, by a badly CGI dinosaurs. The guy gets killed in a bad CGI effect, you know. So one guy comes in and blows it up with a grenade launcher, I guess. Then it cuts to this party at a house with a bunch of these girls, you know. For some reason they have these girls and like those, which I thought was completely stupid, was two of these girls and wearing those cones. You know, like those cones that you put on dogs, you know, to prevent them from, you know, itching themselves, you know, with those little cone shapes you put on dogs. Stupid ideas. Well, I think it was like an initiation to be like one of those sorority girls, because that's what they are, sorority girls, you know. How are they explain though? It's a stupid idea. Why would you it's a stupid idea to have these girls wearing those dog cones, you know, whatever you would call those though, but stupid idea anyway. Cops come, everyone gets out, you know, the party gets making too much noise, whatever. The three girls, you know, they try to get away, but they hit a cop car, they get put in jail along with these other girls, you know. But you know, the three main girls and the other ones I don't care for. They're badly done act badly, you know. The characters I just don't care for. They're horrible, you know. Like it's like a bunch of characters. Well, I don't know what to say. Which of these characters I would say horrible? This film or the dinosaur experiment, you know. Well, maybe I'll say the dinosaur experiment casts are worse because I never cared for these the second I saw those on saw them, you know, since they appeared. But still, these characters I don't care for anyway, you know. So they get put in jail, you know, and Vernon Wells has this team, you know, to look at what was happening next to him? Well, there was two teams. One team at the basement of the prison parking lot, or whatever, to have some dinosaurs in this armored car, and another team, you know, out, you know, looking for which for some reason a dinosaur or a couple dinosaurs is out on the street for no reason, because it doesn't explain how these dinosaurs got there. Just all of a sudden they're in the streets, you know, like you saw a shot where a dinosaur kills two girls that's sitting in a hot tub, you know, and another older woman killed off screen. Because it comes to that, and this guy here is the leader of this team out there looking for out in the city, you know. But there's not much of them showing the city because it mostly focuses them on this prison, you know. And somehow the guy I said before, the guy Robert LaSardo, you know, he has his men be ready to shoot these guys, you know, because they have a bomb ready to blow them up, but they get out, you know, because they're hitting, you know, and the two security prison officers see whether or not they get suspicious, tell the warden, what's going on. Before that, the dinosaurs break out. They kill the team except for the guy, the leader of the group, because he gets knocked out. Then they get into the prison, they start killing guards, one female guard who gets now he get killed but also electrocuted, and then the controls lets all the prisoners out, Especially contains this one main prisoner, who is this guy who's killed women, by the name of the guy's name was Doyle, I think it was. So when the guys they get out, the one woman says they want to leave, and well, here's one of the guys. There's like the girls that were in that cell, the main prison guy, two other guys, and there's the one guard who runs and sees what's happening, running from dinosaurs, and he gets locked in with them, but the main prisoner guy tases him, so he gets knocked unconscious. So it's basically them. Then one of the girls, who was which I don't care for, wants to get out of here, takes one girl, and then there's another girl who wants to go with them, and asks one of the guys to go along with them, so they get out. Well, they leave. They get attacked by a dinosaur. One girl gets killed, badly CGI, well, almost off screen, because see, like the girl's like right here, and then backs up like this off camera, waiting until the dinosaur attack her, Then the other woman dies at a bad effect, gets her head bitten off in a bad CGI effect. The other two get separated, which shows them the girl. Another stupid scene. They get like in this, I think it was like kitchen, I think, and they're getting chased out of the dinosaur, but for some reason, because the girl's like, well, like acting all weird, For some reason, she sees a freaking glowing yellow bunny, a big, like a giant glowing yellow bunny, and then the dinosaur which it really not, it's a hallucination, but it's a dinosaur comes in and just kills her. I don't know why, because it's a freaking stupid idea. It was a very stupid idea. Very stupid, seeing a giant glowing yellow bunny. Whatever. Moving on. Then the guy goes and hides in, I guess, in a fridge, though. But eventually the dinosaur finds him, kills him. They're discussing what there's the warden is still there, he's in the control room, tries to restore some power, so, has them talk to the people, like tries to lure them to another place, and the guy, the lead, one of the soldiers, the guy from Death Race, he gets started. He finds the warden, have him try to ask him to help with these people out, like having him distraction, how make him go to one separate cell, because there's three it's in the building, So they set the distraction, so hopefully make them move into another place, But before that, I thought it was before that. Like they try to get to a payphone that's right there, so they have to unlock it. And this girl, I guess it's like the girl who was like in the front of the party, the lead one. She makes her friend, go out there see if the coast is clear, have to take pictures. Like, and the other girl's like, well, how would it go? Do you have to make her do what you say? And she says, yeah, So the girl's basically like a stuck-up bitch, because make her friend do everything, and like her slave, whatever. I don't know. Yeah. Do you have to tell her? Did she have to tell you? Let you tell her what to do? And it's like, yeah, I do, So she's a stuck-up bitch, Makes her do her thing, say the coast is clear. And then the prison guy says, we did our part, you do it yourself, Calls, but then she gets like a scratch up here on the shoulder, And then back to the other guy, they try to do that distraction thing, make him go into separate cells, Two of them get in though, but because there's one other raptor, they kill a guy in the fridge, But then he goes into another cell though, when the raptor squeezes and kills that guy from Death Race. off screen, of course. That's another thing. I hate, but that's another shitty thing with these dumb sci-fi films. You know, they always just do whenever a creature attacks a person, they always did like either kill the person off screen or cuts to like a wall or anything, or you see a blood spatter. You know, if you do see it, it's a bad CGI effect. So yeah, so that guy for Death Race, he gets killed off screen. They're moving and they said there was like guns, you know, like the girl was injured, the bitch, I should say, you know. And there's this older guy was staying behind with her while the others they go out and get guns, you know. And while at that the warden, a raptor comes in the control room, and he has a machine, he has a gun, like an auto rifle, starts shooting at the thing. But the guy is so stupid. The warden, like even when he starts shooting at the raptor, and the raptor, you know, he's getting shot at, and it leaves, right. Then the warden for some reason just keeps on shooting, like straight at the controls, and it causes to blow up, you know, to bad effect, and it kills him, you know. And why do you have to keep shooting? Because even though the thing left, you know, after he started shooting at it, it left the door. But for some reason, this warden, being a dumbass, you know, just keeps on shooting, you know, straight at the freaking controls, and it causes an explosion, and he gets his ass killed, you know. Well, besides that, while that's going on, the two the old guy look at the woman, you know, the bitch, I should say, you know, they get attacked by the raptor, they die once again off screen. Then the guard, the prisoner, the two other girls, you know, the only survivor, I should say, you know, well, the guard starts attacking the prisoner because he's a criminal, though, but I don't know why they should do that, but why? Because he's a criminal, but they're all in the same situation, you know, trying to get out alive, though, but you're still concerned about him, you know, because he's a bad criminal, you know. And it causes him, the prisoner starts beating him, you know, then now the girls don't trust him because of what he's doing, you know, but why they trust him? Well, I don't trust him because it was the guard who started attacking him in the first place, you know, but the guy's laying on the floor, you know, then, what happened next? I forget. I never saw the prison guard get killed. If I did, I wasn't paying attention because this film was just boring, you know. I probably wasn't paying attention. If I did see it, I blinked and I missed, you know. All I saw was he was lying on the floor and injured, you know. The two girls, they get to them. Well, the main prisoner guy, that one a raptor that was attacking the warren, though. That raptor got injured from the explosion. You can see he got burned, you know. Then the prisoner kills the raptor by hitting like a fire hydrant, I guess, or fire extinguisher, you know. Just slams its head in, you know, with that. Then the two girls, they get to that armored car, you know, that has the bomb in it. The prisoner gets out there, you know, it kills another raptor, you know, shoots it, you know, kills it. The guy tells him, you know, oh, you should thank me, you know, give me a kiss, you know. And the guy's like, what, you know, a kiss, you know. But then, because, you know, he's a guy who's killed women, you know. Then the last raptor, you know, shows up, bites the guy's arm off, kills him, you know, but like it bites his head, I guess, and then the bomb it counts down, then the car blows up, and that car and the blast raptor blows up. Another bad CGI effect, you know, very horrible, lame. Then, well, of course, then it cuts to, you know, other shots, you know, it cuts to back, you know, the other military leader, you know, and there's other guys, they get killed outside, you know, in the city, you know. Well, they're driving, you know, there's a whole pack of bad CGI velociraptors, they flip the car over. And then once it cuts to him, you know, the guy, the captain leader, you know, getting info from Vernon Wells, you know. once in a while it cuts back to him, you know. And then finally at the end, you know, that Captain Leader, I was calling him that, you know, because I don't know his name. He goes back to that main place where Vernon Wells is. He tells him, no, this is all a test run, you know. Reason why he did this because it's all a test run, you know. Let all dinosaurs loose on the city, you know. Be the man who saves them, you know. Guess he says like something about the White House. I'm like, what? He did all this so he can be a hero and then become president, I guess. I don't know. So, you know, we'll be heroes. Are you with me or against me, you know? Then the guy gets that grenade launcher and blows up Vernon Wells and another piss poor bad CGI explosion, you know. So then the guy is now geared up and ready, you know, opens the gate, the metal gate, you know, he's ready to go out there and fight the dinosaurs, I guess, you know. But that's the last time you'll see him again. You don't see him fight any more dinosaurs. And the last two girls, like, they're in the middle. There's the military leader, I guess, and then those two girls right there. They're the only survivors. They're on top of the prison roof, you know. And they see the city in total destroyed, you know. What the city looks in a bad CGI green screen, you know. So they just sit there and wait for help to come, you know. And it shows bad CGI Tyrannosaurus attack badly CGI helicopters, and that's it. So this film, yeah, that's at the very end of that scene. That's where you get the destruction, like where you call Jurassic City, though. But it's not, you know, because this title is completely false. Because throughout the entire film, it takes place in a prison. Yeah, once in a while it cuts to like the army guys in the streets, though. But that's like 1 or 2 minutes each. Most of the film is entirely taking place in a prison. So that's why this name should not be called Jurassic City. It should be called like Jurassic Prison, you know. Because that's where it takes place, you know. So yeah, this is gonna be much more short than my previous rants, though, because they were like 40 some minutes, you know. So I'm making this short. So bottom line, another piece of shit, badly done dinosaur science fiction film. And it's sad because I'm a person who likes dinosaurs, because that's why I got these, because I like dinosaurs to see how maybe I can watch to see how this all plays out, you know. But every single one I've watched so far is nothing but a big pile of shit, you know. Now, honestly, I don't think it's not quite as bad as the previous two ones. This one here, I mean, the dinosaur experiment is still the worst one that I've seen, you know. So yeah, that film, then Age of Dinosaurs, and then this film. So yeah, this one I would say is not. Well, this film was still very bad though, but I would say I put this one above the previous two ones, you know. But like I said, in Age of Dinosaurs, Tree Williams and Ronnie Cox didn't save the movie, you know. But this one, yeah, I'll put these two above them though. But this one was still piss poor, you know, because like I said, this is not called Jurassic City. It should be called Jurassic Prison, you know. And once again, dinosaurs resurrected for no reason. You have no explanation why these dinosaurs were resurrected, how they got resurrected, you know. Yeah, but a bunch of these characters I don't care for, you know. They're horrible. The two guys, for Vernon Wells, he's not in that much. You only just see him just to give the military guy leader info. That's it. Until it dies piss poorly at the end. The guy, like I said, the guy from Death Race, nothing to the guy's character, you know. He's just, you know, I don't know what to say about that boy. Basically, the guy has nothing to the guy's character. He's just there, create distraction, and kids killed off screen. Once again, dinosaur effects are very horrible. The three girls with such the one bitch character, don't care for her. Horrible actress, you know, whatever. All the other ones I don't care for either. The main prison guy I don't care for. The other two guys over there don't care for either. The other women cellmates I don't care for either. Basically, I just didn't give a. Yeah, even though Vernon Wells is in it, though, yeah, he played Bennett in Commandos. Probably a lot of people know him for, though, but what other films has he done since then, you know? He hasn't done much since then, you know? He's starting to film probably other bad films like this, you know? So I don't care, but yeah, even though he got him, but I don't care for him in this film either. I was gonna rather watch him in Commando instead. See him getting a fight with Arnold. And him, essentially Arnold throwing a big steam pipe at him and saying, "Let off some steam, Bennett." I'd rather watch that. So yeah, Jurassic City or Jurassic Prison, I should say. Because it's not. You don't get this. Essentially, you don't see it. You barely saw a T-Rex, and so you only want to see was a bunch of velociraptors. So that's what I would call it. I'm not calling this Jurassic City. I'm calling it Jurassic Prison, basically. Yeah, Jurassic Prison. That's what most of this film, throughout the whole film, takes place in. So anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching. Take care, and stay tuned to the next movie review. I don't know what what I'm gonna see next. I got some other films, and I'm looking forward to it because I'm thinking they're probably gonna be horrible as well. So yeah, don't care about anybody in this cast. Once again, piss poor, horrible CG dinosaurs. This time, absolutely no practical effects. No dinosaur head puppets. This time, unlike the previous two films, but this one has no practical effects whatsoever. Everything is completely CGI, horrible. Stupid shit, like the warden who keeps on shooting after when the raptor left, and he still keeps on shooting, blows his ass up and hit by the controls, Yeah, that was the stupidest thing in the film, anyway, But so anyway, yeah, that's my review for Jurassic City or Jurassic Prison. I would say, another piece of shit, false advertisement. Front cover and title. So, but like I said before, maybe I'll put this above the previous two films, but that's not saying much, because this film is still another piece of shit dinosaur film. And for once, they didn't do any referencing from Jurassic Park, unlike the previous two films either, but still. Why they keep throwing them? Because they're pieces of shit, that's why. They deserve to be thrown around. Well, thanks for watching, take care, stay tuned on the next movie review, and see you later. Bye-bye.